Man suddenly noticed something strange. Everyone was frantically buying up goods at the supermarket. Although he felt strange, Jack did not care and hurriedly purchased supplies and returned home. But as he turned to organize his things, a terrifying news report aired on TV. A new virus is ravaging the United States, and those infected will lose their minds and turn into zombies. Realizing how serious the situation was, Jack immediately booked a ticket to leave town. But as he waited in line to board, the ticketing system suddenly failed, and all flights were cancelled. Soon after, everyone received an emergency alert on their phones. Due to the virus's rapid spread, the country was under full lockdown with no one allowed in or out. Jack had no choice but to flee with the crowd in a panic. But when he returned, the streets had already been blocked. As more people got the news, panic and chaos erupted as everyone tried to flee. Seeing the growing crowd, Jack sensed danger and abandoned his car, deciding to walk home. However, when he returned to his neighborhood after a 50-kilometer hike, he realized that the scene was filled with heavily armed soldiers, and they're controlling a human being as he walks toward the safety car. From his writhing face and twisting limbs, it's easy to see that his neighbor is already mutated. Chilled by the sight, Jack's urge to flee town only intensified. But the next day, his sister brought bad news. The virus was spreading much faster than the officials thought. They planned to set up quarantine zones, with authorities forcibly relocating everyone. She warned Jack to avoid the other side search and not to go to the so-called quarantine zone, because the virus spreads from person to person. The more people there are, the more dangerous it is. Thinking help might take time to arrive, Jack rushed to the supermarket to stock up. But when he got there, the shelves were empty and even food on the floor had already been taken. In the end, he only managed to find some dog food to fill his backpack. However, as soon as he stepped out of the supermarket, he saw a policeman with his arm covered in blood running back to the supermarket and locking the door. Before Jack could figure out what was going on, he saw a large crowd of people screaming and fleeing into the distance.